afternoon. So welcome to our public auction here at number 13 Wentworth Avenue in Rowville. By way of introduction, for those that I haven't met before, my name's Sam Babalis. I'll be conducting your auction today and be your facilitator. Many of you have obviously met Mel through the Open for Inspection. She's the one that's been doing all the hard work and makes me look good on a Saturday. So if you've got any questions, we do have other staff here today to support you. We've got Byron, we've got CC, Lisa's in the crowd I think as well. So folks, we appreciate that we do this for a living. May have been a while since you last attended an auction or even bid at one. So don't be shy, we want what you want, and that is to have no regrets, walk away from today's auction and know that you gave it your best shot. I've had a few auctions this morning and it's quite frightening. Someone reminded me that there's only about 16 more opportunities this year to buy a property. So for anyone that misses out today, good luck. It's only going to get a little bit more competitive as the spring market heats up in a month or so. So give it your best shot today. On offer is a beautiful home, a great location. I think you know that, which is why you've returned. So very best of luck. I'll be reading through the contract, go through the conditions of sale, meaning the special conditions, and then we'll get into the exciting part, which is where we call for bids and audience participation. So folks, legalising today's sales is Standard Real Estate Institute of Victoria contract of sale. It's been expertly prepared by Tartaglia lawyers, the vendor's legal representatives. It states that Harcourt's Rowville, Rowville's leading estate agents, the most active has been the selected agents and been marketing the property. We thank our vendors. Today folks, we sell to you the property which you've just inspected, which is attached and described in the attached copy and plan, which is legally, more importantly, described as lot number 98, on volume 09963, folio 773. It's a lot of numbers, folks. All it simply means is that what you're buying today is the land with all the improvements better known to you and I as number 13 Wentworth Avenue in Rowville. For a price to be determined by your bidding, our vendors have set a very realistic reserve price. The terms on offer here today, 10%, unless prior arrangements have been made with the team, and our vendors will honour those. With the settlement terms offered today, quite flexible. Our preference is for an earlier settlement, 45 days. You can have up to 60 days from today's date. So I'll reiterate those terms for you. 10% deposit, balance of monies or settlement. You can move in 45 or 60 days or in between, a certain date in between. So some flexibility there offered by our vendors. It is a cash unconditional contract today, ladies and gentlemen. It is an auction. There are no special other general conditions. I'll take them as being read. However, with regards to the special conditions, I'm obligated to read the auction rules to you, and it simply states the following: that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The vendors today have set a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting for others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor is simply the word vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, am able to place vendor bids. Now ladies and gentlemen, a very important one, that is, once the property is deemed knocked down or sold on the third call, I'm unable to accept any late bids, irrespective of the increment, and if there is a dispute, that is at my discretion. I haven't had one in 28 years, not proposing to start today. We will give you ample warning when we get to that exciting time, when we reach the reserve. I'll let you know. Now, if you're here today and another person isn't present that has an interest in buying the property with you today, you are able to nominate and substitute another name into the contract via the substitution clause. As long as it's done 14 days prior to settlement, just let the team know when you come in today as the successful purchaser to place the words "and or nominee" next to your name on the contract. It's as simple as that. General conditions, special conditions, out of the way. All done. Vendor's statement, or Section 32 statement as it's more commonly known. We have total outgoings to the Knox City Council here to be $1,612.20 to be precise per annum. As far as water goes, you are metered on usage as you are in your own properties. We are zoned General Residential Zone Schedule 2, which is one of the best zonings that you can get, not just in Rowville, but certainly metropolitan Melbourne. And ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, on the certificate of title, the most important document in this contract, in fact what you're vying to buy today, we have a beautiful home, certainly a lot of love and money spent. It's there for you to enjoy. It's what's called a turnkey home, walk in 45 days and enjoy everything that our vendors have worked hard to present here today. But we have a beautiful allotment here, a 17.6 metre frontage by approximately 16.7 to the rear, 39 metres to my right and left hand side, giving you a beautiful parcel of land, some 670 square metres of blue chip Rowville real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the contract in its entirety. It is, as I mentioned, straightforward. It'd be rather remiss of me not to say a couple of very quick words about the home before we get into the exciting part of the auction. Of course, this is a home for that family. Perhaps you've outgrown where you are currently. It's a great home, single level in design, no stairs to contend with or worry about, especially as you get into my age and the knees start giving way a little bit. It is very much sought after living, that single level living. As you enter the home, a very cleverly thought out floor plan. You've got to the left hand side that beautiful, well, upon entry, kitchen with the butler's pantry. When someone visits, you just shut the door, obviously they can't see the mess. That's what it's designed to do. Beautiful timber hostess kitchen there for you to enjoy with all the mod cons that you'd expect. The bedroom at the front here could be for a guest, an older child, but you've got 4 to choose from. That's got an ensuite at the back, the walk-in robe, 2 additional there for the kids, serviced by their own bathroom. And of course, well-proportioned living areas. You've got that meals area off that hostess kitchen, and of course, a big feature of the home, which is the brick room just behind me, where the heart of the house. You can just imagine yourself on a day like today, for the lucky purchaser, lighting the fireplace after a hard day's work in winter, glass of wine, after you've cooked that beautiful meal in the hostess kitchen, and enjoy and entertain your friends and family. And it only gets better because as the warmer months come upon us, take the family outside, underneath and cover your own little oasis, the beautiful solar and gas heated swimming pool, the spa there, you've got the water feature, the water. It is a very pleasant environment to sit, enjoy on those summer months and watch the kids swim safely in their own backyard. Still room out there, plenty of storage, shed, cars, abundance here, plenty off-street parking should you be maybe a tradesperson or love to head over to the markets and pick up some knickknacks. Home itself, ladies and gentlemen, I think sells itself. Location-wise, well, Park Ridge Primary, Rowville Secondary College, the closest schools from this very driveway. The 691 bus on the street if you need to commute via public transport. How handy is that? And of course, you've got all the major arterial roads, only minutes from this very location, whether it be Monash, whether it be the East Link, head down to the Mornington Peninsula, very accessible. Park Ridge Reserve, close by, Rowville Lake Shopping Centre, Wellington Village Stud Park Shops, Callett Road Shops. You're very much sport for choice from this very spot. I've said enough, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned to you before, there's only about 16 or 17 more opportunities this year. That's how many Saturdays are left to buy real estate. And I'm sure some of you might be counting down those days, but if you want to buy today, can I suggest you're not one of those people counting down the days. Instead, you make today count. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said enough. I'm in your hands. Who'd like to start the bidding? Start me where you will. 13 Wentworth Avenue, Rowville. In your hands. Start me where you like. Statement of information's been inside, the comparable sales. We've tried to make it as easy as possible for you today and give you some guidance, some confidence in terms of what neighbouring properties have sold for. Can I see an opening bid and start? Come on, you all haven't come out to see me today. I'm very flattered if you have. I know what I'd rather be doing. Start me where you will. Here to help. You are a nervous bunch today, aren't you? I promise you it'll be the second hardest bid you'll have to make today. Apart from that one at the end, where you might need to stretch. It's about this time of the auction when I look at people, they look down at their shoes or up at the sky. I've been doing this 28 years, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't heard him bid once. Eyes to me, come on. Let's show you confidence. It's how you buy real estate. I hate the sound of my own voice, but your silence will only encourage me to keep talking, and I'll start your way. You are a nervous bunch today, that's okay. That's what a vendor bid's designed to do. Let's set the platform, 700,000, vendor bid with me. Let's go in tens. There should be a Mexican wave of hands going up at that sort of money. For a home of this accommodation, 710, thank you madam, at 710. We have a start. Great solid 710, I hope you're there at the end. At 710,000, welcome madam at 710. Do you have some competition? I should think so. At 710,000, bid it at 710. At 10 now, looking for 20. At 10 the rise, quickly. Come on folks. I'm not a mind reader, I'd be a very wealthy auctioneer if I was. Hands in the pockets. Nice way to keep warm, and that's to put your hand up at an auction 710. Here, at $710,000, all finished, silent, done. 710, press call, quickly. Come on, you know it's worth a lot more than that. At $710,000, second call, quickly. 710, third call. Finished, silent, you're done. 710 here. Looking for a further advance. At $710,000. Come on folks, don't be shy, we're here to help. At $710,000, looking for a better than not. $710,000, quickly. You've seen it, you've loved it. Put the brochure up on the fridge. That's where I'm going this morning to bid. 710,000, looking for 20 in the rise. 710, are you all finished, silent, done? Further advance, can I say? 710, you've had the chance to think about it. Last chance, 710 bid here. Press call, 710,000. Second call at $710,000. Third, final call, 710,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you how we will proceed from here. If you're waiting for me to go inside, I don't need to. Our instructions are clear. Our vendors have given us a very realistic reserve today. At $710,000, I am going to place a final vendor bid, madam, at $730,000. And that's it from me. I'd encourage you to come back in at $740,000, which will give you first right at the vendor's reserve to buy the property before we speak to potentially the nervous buyers that didn't bid. 90% of the time, the person we take inside to negotiate buys the property. Put yourself in the box seat. This is your opportunity. If you've come to buy, don't wait for me to come outside and talk to you. We'll be talking to the highest bidder. $730,000 back with me. 40 can I say?
Another 5 cents.
35. 45 can I say? No,
715.
Sorry?
That was 715.
I'm at 30, mate.
Yeah.
We go forward, that option's not backwards. 40 can I say, madam? Quickly before he bids. He's on the phone. $730,000, all finished, silent, done. I don't know what auction they're at, but we're at 730. Sir, you want to join in? 40 if you like.
740.
40, you bidder. Don't hesitate, madam, just keep bidding. I'll let you know if it gets too high, I promise. What are you laughing at? Trust me, I'm a real estate agent. 740, he's taking your home off you. 50? Yes, here to help. 45, Byron against you. 55 would be the right bid, in my opinion. 45 here. Welcome back. Stick with me. At 45, on the phone. Come on, sir. Interest rates, record lows. They're going to be competing with a lot more people in a few months' time. 745. First call, quickly.
750.
50. Maybe 60 might be the right bid, madam. At the pointy end, that's when you flex the muscle. It's called a knockout bid. What would I know? I've only been doing this for 28 years. I've seen how bids are won and auctions are won. I know if we can play the ping pong game, I'm happy to do that as well. I'm trying to help you. 755. Is that it? Your bid, sir. Yeah. 60, madam, can I say? Come on, you know it. It'll go up by that amount by the time you settle the way the market's heading in Melbourne. Especially with the first home buyers coming into the market, having the obviously advantage of no stamp duty. That's going to push values up. We've already started to see it as of 1st of July. 700 and 50, can I say 60? 50 against you now. All finished, silent, done. At 750,000. Once! 50 the bid. What are we doing here, folks? Any bidding? Just spectators today? Twice! Yes? 60. Great bid. Good luck. 60. Come on, sir. Your chance. Took the keys out of your pocket. 60 now. 70 is what I'm after. 70. 70 against you. 60, sorry. 70 will put you back in front. $760,000.
65.
He wants the same fives. It took a while to come in. Might be their last bid. 65. Do you want to go 75? Sort things out. 65 against you. One of you's going to have to bite. I can't see you both moving in together. Let's sort it out, madam. 65 against you. Here. 75. Yes? It's only going to make it harder for him to bid. Okay, fives. 765. 770. Here. Against you, sir. 75, can I say? Quickly, need to know. 770,000.
775.
775. 775, madam. Now she's on the phone. What did we do when we didn't have mobiles? Send a pigeon home to tell the kids. Sorry? Yeah, it is. 775. Love technology. 775. 775. Give you a moment to think, madam, at 775. 775. I'll tell you what, madam, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to have a think about it and speak to whoever's on the phone. I'm going to get instructions. 780. 80 it is. Byron, 780 is the bid.
780.
Totally no. There's the last few bits. Byron, sir, whoever's on the phone, you can let them know that the search continues after today because we're selling the property here if they don't bid. It's on the market. $780,000 here. Selling, no better bids. Ladies and gentlemen, fair warning, no late bids accepted. $780,000. An excellent opportunity. 85. 85. 90. Come on. Never stop an around number, madam. 785, it's here to the left. Can I suggest maybe 2.5? The best 2.5 grand you've ever spent. 785. I don't want you walking away with just a brochure and regret. Go home with contracts signed and buy yourself a coffee and sleep in next Saturday. 785 here. I'll organise that with Mel and Byron for maybe your settlement gift. How's that? 785. I'm sure we can rummage something up from Costco. 785. Come on. I know these are the painful bits, but these are the ones that buy great real estate. 785,000. What's 2.5 in the scheme of things? Not even less than 1% of the whole deal, madam. 787.5. 87.5, Byron. 80 or out. I'm going to sell it. 87.5. Quickly. 87.5. First call selling. 87.5. Second call selling. Need to know. 787.5.
790.
90. I'll tell you what. I'll do a deal with you. I think if you give me $1,000 you're going to buy it. I'm not often wrong. One more, you'll spend it in tyres looking for another one. You'll walk away with the keys. One more $1,000. $791. That's why when you look at the auction results, they always end in odd numbers. $790. $1,000. Absolutely, madam. You've been a great competitor. She's going to make a phone call. Have I got your best, sir? Can I sell it to her if she gives me $1,000? $790,000, or anyone else? Want to make sure no one walks away today with any regret. $790 is where we're at. $790,000. If she bids, you're going to have to come in quickly because I'm going to sell it. So you better start telling them now, what if she goes another $1,000? What is your family member or whoever's on the phone going to do? $790,000. Are we all done? Finish silent. A big decision for everyone, especially for a vendor selling. $790 here. 91 I'm waiting for. Out. Thank you, you've been a great competitor. $790,000. We sell here. No better bid. No late bids. $790,000. Selling once. Sure. $790,000. Selling twice. You don't have $500 to spare on your credit card? All right, it'll be a bloody good coffee machine. At $790,000, I just hope it goes up in value like homes do. $790,000, not over yet, you sure? Third and final call, the property's selling! Selling! A round of applause for our underbidder, thank you for competing. Welcome the new owners, sold to you sir, congratulations. Well bid, we hope to find another one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a buyer that needs a house. If you're thinking of selling, please speak to Mel immediately. Could be a very quick deal. Have a lovely weekend on behalf of Harcourts. Thank you so much.